What is up, guys? What is up? Today I'm going to show you the most underestimated tool in any man's arsenal that I haven't seen Wrangler Star make a video about it, or anyone really. And probably the best tool, the best, cheapest tool anyone can buy. And you can start out with probably from the beginning. Have any guesses? Right there. Look at that beauty. That is the finest baling wire you can buy right there. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, is this a joke? No, no, no. This is probably the best tool I own. I'm serious. It's about that long. I got this end bent sideways so you can turn the lever here. And now you might be thinking, what would you use that for? That is stupid. Well, you can use it to grab things like this. Look at, I'm moving that whole chair. But in all seriousness, yeah, you use it to grab things, to reach things that you otherwise couldn't reach in small areas. So if you drop a bolt or something, I'll give you a scenario. This really pulled through on me. My son threw a bottle cap down the sink in our old apartment, and it was the exact circumference of the pipe. So you know, she ran water down there and it sunk down nice and tight in the bottom of the pipe. Now, your only option was to either take the pipes off, which, you know, I didn't want to do, obviously. Probably wouldn't have taken that long, but, you know, I don't even think I had the tools at the time. I don't think I had my tools with me at the time, so I probably couldn't take it off even if I wanted to. Because it's a pretty good sized pipe. I didn't have any wrenches or anything. But it was exact circumference, so when you, there's a, Gotcha. No, so the cap was inside the pipe, and you couldn't get this around it, right? Because it was so tight in there, and you were just pushing it down, making it tighter. So how did this come in handy? Well, I took this end, and I think I bent it like a little bit at an angle like that. And I took a torch to it. I had a torch or a light. I think I put it on the stove. I can't remember. But I took a torch to it till it was as hot as I can get it. Stuck it down in there and poked a hole right through that cap. And then I ran water down it and waited for it to empty out. You got to be careful not to hit the pipe, or then you're really going to have a problem. But poke a hole through that cap. And then I bent this in a way that I could stick this through that hole and stick it sideways and then pull the cap out. And it took, you know, I had to come up with the idea. That took a few minutes. I had to sit there and think about it. I was like, how am I going to get this cap out of here without taking the pipe off? Well, this pulled through. Just the other day, I was using it to get socks that fall behind the washing machine. Worked good for that. But I always find myself using this. And I need to get some more baling wire, because I just looked right now and I don't have any to show you what the wire is like. But this is just sturdy enough to hold itself, but thin enough where you can bend it, if that makes sense, or weak enough. I guess size doesn't matter, but yeah, I don't see a lot of people. I would put this in any toolbox. Like Wrangler Star said, oh, if you can only have 20 tools. I don't know if I watched that whole video, but I'm pretty sure this wasn't in there. And it can get you out of a lot of pinches. And this is a pretty good length. I like this length. But, you know, it goes in a toolbox, and you can just fold it like that. And this is how I keep it in my... I have a little glue bag that I keep inside so the glue doesn't dry out in my shop. I keep it in there. And that's how it sits in there. And when you need it, you just fold it out. But highly, highly, highly underestimated. Ask anyone that's probably made one or used one. probably saved them a big headache and a half. Like, I don't know what I would have done with that cap. I probably would have had to call the landlord. He'd have to send the guy out. He'd have to take the pipe off. And then we'd have to clean the house because the house is all upside down and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so out of a pinch, it worked pretty well. So there you are. Go get yourself one. Walmart actually does sell this size wire. It's in the hardware section. It comes in a big spool. It's like I think it's called galvanized wire or baling wire. And it works pretty good for stuff like this. Alright. See you guys. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe so I can actually monetize my videos someday and make 50 cents every 3 years.